All right, everyone, so let's take a look at Explore Dissolving. The activity asks us to select a solid substance to mix with water. Now think about that. Is water our solute or our solvent? Let's start with sugar. So, Explore Dissolving, click the spoon to put the solute, tells us, the sugar, in the solvent. And it already told us our water is a solvent. So let's click the spoon, and the sugar moves into the water, and then it's going to blow up a view of what the particles look like. So let's click here to observe dissolving. Right, so you can observe the purple particles are the sugar and the blue are the water. And we have a nice view here of what happens during the dissolving process. And now we're going to click Info. So once again, remember that our solvent particles are in blue, our water, and our solute particles are in purple, our sugar. Let's click next. So the solute particles attract other solute particles, and solvent particles attract other solvent particles. At the edge of the solute, in purple, the solute particles are attracted to solvent particles. Solvent particles collide with solute particles at the edge of the solute. When solvent particles hit the solute hard enough, solute particles break free. The solvent particles attract the solute particle. The solute particle moves into the solvent. So you have a nice view here of how water particles surround the solute, and that's what dissolving is. The water particles slowly break off by bumping into the solute particles and break them off. And as they break them off, they surround them with other water particles, and then those get moved around. So there's that nice even distribution of solute particles in the solvent. And when we have those together, we have a solution. Now we're going to close out of this, head back to the main menu, and now let's look at calcium carbonate. I'm going to click the spoon, see it move to the bottom. Now let's click play. So what do you observe happening in this one? Are the particles moving the same as the sugar did, or does it look different? And remember, calcium carbonate is in purple, water is in blue. Let's click info. So the particles of insoluble substances do not break free when solvent particles hit them. Now an insoluble substance, that's something that is going, that means that the substance does not dissolve. It is not soluble. So our word solubility has many different forms, what we're talking about. And insoluble means that particles of a solute are not soluble in the solvent. They don't dissolve into the solvent. And so no solute particles move into the solvent. And that's where we get the different kinds of solutes. We only have a solution when the solute dissolves into the solvent. So in this case, when we put calcium carbonate into water, we do not have a solution because it does not dissolve.